right, again, a lower body day today. We're gonna head to the track here shortly. It opens up soon. We're gonna hit a little bit of warm-up stuff here before. So we're gonna take care of the feet. Just did some spine, some crawls, get the back all good to go, ready to go. Especially early in the morning, I think just a simple spinal flow or crawling or anything like that is great because usually when you wake up, back's a little stiff. So I like to get the spine, everything, hips unwound and ready to go. So we're gonna take care of the feet. So we're gonna use the rope. Maybe see me do this with like the kids, but so basically use the rope as a balance beam. Just get the feet feeling good, get everything ready to go. If you think about it, and go barefoot on these because your feet have a lot of sensory in them. So that's how you get that feel. We lose that desensitized because we are in our shoes too much. As you can see, I suck at this. It's a lot more difficult than it looks. So take care of your feet and move better. Strengthen them. Work on balance, coordination. You can do it different ways. You can do it forward, you can do it backward, you can do it sideways. Again, the rope kind of rolls as well, so you gotta, again, it's that balance point. This was just like a 2x4. It's a lot easier. Where did I put that thing? PVC pipe and roll a little bit. So kind of like the, if you think the old outdoor games that they used to have on like ESPN2, the the log rollers. I'm not very good at this, but I've been starting to do. I saw this from, got this from Joel Smith's Elastic Essentials course. So you just, again, kind of like you're walking on a log. If I had a big log, you'd see the log rollers there, they battle each other. If I had something bigger, or you have two of these, and you could have people, might have kids do that, or do that with the kids. Battle until someone falls off. Again, it takes work, like anything. Do things you suck at. But today, for sprints, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna fly 30s or fly 10s, probably 30-yard build. We'll see how we're going, how we're feeling. We're gonna hit some bounces here. We're also gonna do some curve sprints, so I think we're gonna do some weaving. So S-weave, longer distance S-weave sprints, just to get that curve. We'll see, probably shoot some hoops too. For jumps, we're gonna work on the quick ground contact times today. So we're gonna go lateral hurdle, back over, lateral, and then over a big hurdle, or over a forward hurdle. So lateral, lateral, forward. So getting that lateral and vertical kind of the same space, the same way, or the same set, I guess. Again, I suck at these, but get the feet working, get the feet balanced. I'm just gonna use the rope as just an obstacle and jump over it. What I do usually with the kids is I just say, jump over it, but you gotta go a different way each time. So we're working on just quick hops again. So it's not working on height, just working on getting loose. This is just a warm up. Get the calves, get the toes, get the feet ready to go. Do it a different way each time. So this time I'm going to go forward and backward. To my left. Getting a bunch of contacts in. I mean, yeah, you can do just 2-foot hops, forward, backward, but it just adds in a little fun, a little creativity. You don't have to be so boring with your training. I'll go one leg. We'll go right. Again, if you want to be athletic, feel better, move better, start bouncing. All right, this one, I don't know what I'm doing. Just kind of freestyling it. I don't know what that was. All right, tracks are going to open up here soon, so we're going to head over there. Actually, I'm going to do some impulses first. We're going to do standing variations, just quick hips, get the hips good. I like doing the impulses last on Monday. Before, I don't know, felt good, so maybe something, a little potentiation, whatever effect, I don't know. Just getting the hips, getting the hamstrings, getting the quads ready to go. With some high impact, high speed stuff before we sprint. So, but we'll do that, and we'll head over the track and get ready to start sprinting. All right, to start off our sprints, we went with the no arms. Sorry, I guess no hands too, technically. I like this to help get the trunk rotating and get some rotation in there because you shouldn't be stiff. I find myself being stiff in my upper body too often, so I like this variation. And even these, when I did my fly 10s, just some bouncing into it, get the body loose, ready to go, build up, and then full speed by that last 10 meters there, 30-yard build. Was not very fast today, only like 104, so pretty slow comparatively. Usually I'm right around 1 second. Also did some S-weaves, so just alternating ways, kind of get a little bit of different non-linear sprinting. I don't suggest doing these in track spikes. It doesn't feel too good on the feet, but I didn't want to change out of shoes yet. So then for some hops or jumps, we did kind of a lateral hurdle to a straightforward hurdle. I have that little bounce in there. That's just kind of a precautionary thing. As you see, I tried to do that one without the bounce and ended up tripping. So I think it's something in my mind. And just something with the setup as the hurdles maybe being a little too high, especially for the lateral ones, to bounce right into it. But getting a little bounce, quick off the ground, exploding over the hurdles. Then we head back. Working on some speed and power here for the first movements in our lifting part. So we got the band rhythm lunges, I guess we'll call them. So being quick to the ground, the band pulling us down faster, that faster eccentric, faster lowering, and pairing that with the split squat jumps as well. So getting some speed, some rhythm in that first movement, and then just some rhythm and kind of power with these jumps. Really need to do a better job of driving the knees up on those. Then our main movement of the day, belt squat, single leg, or split squat deadlift. So just working our way up to a heavy set of 2 today, pairing that with a PVC kind of ISO spine rotation. So trying to keep the hips fairly straight here, really working on moving the spine, pushing against that pillar there in my basement. So you get that spine moving and then holding it there, finding some different ranges of motion that maybe you couldn't get while just doing it without using the assistance or the forcing, using that pillar or that post or whatever you're going to use to force that spine into some a greater ranges of motion. So a good movement just to, again, force yourself into challenging ranges of motion where you couldn't get if you didn't use the assistance of the wall or pillar, whatever you're using for that. So try that variation out, get some more spine work in. As we're just working our way up here, back was a little tight today, so I didn't want to load the spine necessarily on the squats because I know I was going to be doing a deadlift as well. So take some of that pressure off, use the belt squat. And again, the foot's a little bit, front foot's a little bit elevated on this version too, just because of the platform there. So the front foot can help. It's just another way to change it up, a little bit of different angle. Some people with different leg limbs can be beneficial to have the front foot elevated too, whereas the rear foot elevated might help you too. So there's different variations of every movement, and find what works for you. Find different variations that work for you. Don't have to do the same thing over and over again, despite what the textbooks tell you and trainers tell you. It's okay to change it up. So we worked our way up. Then we did a drop set of giant reps, so 12 reps each leg at, I think this was, I don't know what the technical actual weight is. I just put what it would be if it's a bar, so like 295, I think it was. Again, then, so we're going to hit this a lot of spine hamstring with our Zercher deadlift. Sticking with this variation, I've been enjoying this. Upping a little bit of weight this week. The main thing with this is just keeping it in your elbows as you go down. As you can see, it rolls away a lot just because of the leverage there. But head is turning red, so you know you're working there. Again, probably don't want to start here. Again, I've seen people do it with 5 times as much weight as I do. So you start with just a bar, start with just body weight, but move the spine, bend the spine, flex the spine. Then we hit the groin and hips. So ball squeezes, put the ball between your legs, pretend you're trying to pop it. Get the groin working, get the adductors working, and really squeeze the crap out of that ball, trying to pop it. That's the cue, I would tell you. Creating that tension, get that groin strong, feeling good. That isometric hold there. Then we did the slider, I don't know how to call them, abductor, splits, whatever you want to call them. Just sliding out, hold for a second, bring them back in. Again, my tip for buying these sliders, you can do socks on like a hard floor, or don't buy the fitness ones because they overcharge you. Buy the furniture, actual furniture movers. I got these for like $10. I got like 4 big ones, whereas it would have been like 2 fitness sliders for like $20. So save some money, get the actual furniture ones, or just use your socks on like a hardwood floor. So that was the lower body session. Thanks for watching, guys. Be an athlete for life.